my name is Damo and welcome to my channel, What Would Damo Do? And last weekend, I entered the fascinating world of NFTs by purchasing 2 of the 5 WWE NFTs that were released for WrestleMania. In this video, I'm going to be talking about those 5 NFTs. I'm going to be showing you the ones that I purchased, and I'm just going to share my thoughts and feelings and opinions on them. So let's roll this intro and get cracking on the video. So what is an NFT? So NFT stands for non-fungible token. And I'm very new to the whole NFT game. I'm still trying to get my head around it and everything. But from my understanding, an NFT is a digital asset. It gets stored on the blockchain. And by being stored on the blockchain, it sort of certifies that it's real and legitimate. So it means it can't be faked or can't be forged. So that's a pretty cool thing, I think. So I'm sure there are many videos on YouTube that you could find of other people explaining it better than myself. I'm going to keep doing my research to get more educated on it, but that's just a brief rundown of what it is. The wrestler featured in these NFTs was the legendary wrestler, The Undertaker. So in total, like I said, there were 5 NFTs available in 4 different categories. So we've got the platinum, the gold, the silver, and the bronze. Now I'm going to go over each category, talk about the NFT itself, any perks that came along with it, the price, etc., etc. And I'm just going to sort of share my own opinion and my feelings on that. So I'm going to start with the platinum tier. I'm going to read it off my little handy dandy list here. So the platinum NFT was a video clip from the iconic Hell in a Cell match between The Undertaker and Mankind. Now, I can't remember what year it was. I should have looked it up ahead of time. But if you are a wrestling fan, then you know that match. So they got maybe like a short 15-second clip of that, which is, I mean, it was amazing. Simply amazing. Now, in addition to that, the winner of the auction, so it was in an auction format, the winner would also get 2 front row tickets to a future WrestleMania. So it's either WrestleMania 38, which I think is in Texas, or WrestleMania 39, which is in Los Angeles. So that itself is pretty awesome. So in addition to that, they're going to get hotel accommodations, and I believe they're going to get like VIP access to the whole WWE Access thing that they have going on for WrestleMania. So that's pretty cool. Next, they're going to get a personalized video message from The Undertaker himself. They're also going to get one of the original urns, which is a prop that The Undertaker and Paul Bearer used to use for part of their like entrance and stuff. That's going to come in a signed case. And then lastly, they're going to get a WWE Championship title belt with their names engraved in the side plates, which is pretty fantastic. I think it looks awesome. So the bidding on this item was supposed to start at $10,000, and then almost immediately it jumped right up to $100,000. So the total price was $100,000. A bit overboard if you ask me. $100,000 is a lot of money. If you've got it to burn and you really want this this NFT, then sure. But I don't know, maybe $50,000 would be more realistic, including all the perks and stuff. But somebody paid $100,000 and all the power to them. So hopefully in the future it pays off for them. I'm sure the WrestleMania experiences in themselves are going to be incredible. But yeah, $100,000, a bit over the top if you ask me. So the second NFT that we're going to talk about is the gold NFT. So that was a video clip of one of The Undertaker's entrances. So it wasn't like, I'm not really a huge fan of this NFT. Like his entrances are pretty legendary. But this was just like a bit meh if you ask me. So the winner of that auction would also get, what are they going to get? So they're going to get 2 front row tickets to a Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown of their choice in 2021 or 2022. So that's pretty cool. They're also going to get a personalized video message from The Undertaker. And then lastly, they're going to get a signed Undertaker Legacy Championship title. So that's pretty cool also. So the bidding on this started at $5,000 and it eventually finished at $30,000. So I think $30,000 is quite high. And I think it was high because the other NFT went for $100,000. But there was quite a bidding war going on between sort of like $15,000 and $30,000. There's a couple of people there who are really going for it. So $30,000 it went for. Maybe something in the ballpark of like $15,000 would have been more reasonable. But because the other one went for $100,000, I think people just wanted to jump on this and get it. So it is what it is. So the next is the silver NFT. Now the silver NFT, there were 37 available. I think they released 19 on the first day and then 18 on the second day or vice versa. I'm not really too sure exactly how they did it. And now the silver NFT was essentially like an Undertaker trading card. It was pretty cool. It was just him sort of doing the whole throat thing that he does. I really like this one. I thought it was pretty awesome. They had a fixed price on these for $1,000. So $1,000 for one of these. I think $1,000 was pretty fair, if you ask me. I mean, yeah, I just this was probably one of my favorite NFTs. But $1,000, pretty decent. I think it's going to be a good investment, long term. Yeah, and I think in addition to those, they also got a pair of side plates for a championship belt. So it's like not amazing, but it's like, I mean, you're really just paying for the NFT, and $1,000 for that I think is like very, very reasonable. And then lastly, let's talk about the bronze NFTs. So they released 2 bronze NFTs, of which I purchased both, but these were only available for 15 minutes before the start of each WrestleMania. So WrestleMania was over 2 nights. So 15 minutes before the start, from 7:45 to 8 p.m, they released the first one, and then the second one on the second night. So the fixed price on these was $100, and they had an unlimited amount available. So as long as you purchased in that 15-minute window, you got the NFT. So on the first day, 661 sold. On the second day, 907 sold. So I'm going to show the NFTs that I got now, and I'm just going to sort of talk about what I think of them. So let me roll the videos, and I'll be back in just a second. So those are both the NFTs there. I'm pretty happy with them. Like, I think $100 was a very, very fair price. In hindsight, I kind of wish I bought like 2 of each, just to sort of have one for like myself and then one to like sell off or give to somebody that, is a wrestling fan as well. But I think $100 was like very, very reasonable. And I'm like pretty happy that I got the set. So to get the both bronze ones, I was very, very happy with that. So now that we've talked about the 5 NFTs, I'm just going to sort of share my personal feelings and thoughts on them. So the reason why I bought an NFT is because, well, firstly, I'm just a huge wrestling fan. Like, I grew up watching The Undertaker. I think he's incredible. I would love to go and have seen him wrestle, at least seen one of his entrances. Like, he's definitely up in my top 5 wrestlers of all time. So to have that opportunity to purchase 2 of his NFTs, first edition, I couldn't pass that up. And I thought $100 was like very, very reasonable per NFT. I would have loved to have spent $1,000 on the silver one of him, like the trading card one. I thought that was pretty fantastic, but I did not have that sort of cash, knocking about. But as a fan of wrestling, I think that was something cool that I wanted to have for the future. Now, don't get me wrong, NFTs are still very, very new. They are growing in popularity. A lot of people sort of jumping on the bandwagon, getting involved in NFTs. Now, I'm not sort of too sure which sort of direction it's going to go. It could go up, it could go down. I'm not 100% sure yet, but my feeling is that as the popularity grows, as it gets more, adopted into the norm, it's going to get a lot bigger. So from a investment sort of standpoint, I felt like $100 was pretty fair investment. Like, I don't see these going down in price. I don't think anybody's going to sell them for less than they paid for them. But I definitely think they're going to go up in value. So I think the bronze ones themselves, I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I think like over the next year, maybe they'll gain in value by a couple $100, maybe. The silver one definitely is going to go up in value. That's an awesome one. And then same with the platinum and the gold. If somebody really, really wants to spend a lot of money on them, then I don't see the person who owned them. I don't know. It's gonna get very interesting to see how all the prices play out, if they go up and down and that sort of stuff. My opinion is that the prices are only going to go up. I'm personally going to probably hold on to this for a long time, unless like something crazy happens and it just like goes from $100 to like $10,000. Then I might seriously consider selling. But right now, I just want to sort of hold for the next 3 or 5 years, sort of see what happens and go from there. But don't get me wrong, I'm very, very happy with my purchases. I'm very, very to have them like be the owner of these NFTs. I'm just thrilled with it. I'm very, very thrilled with it. And I can't wait for the future NFTs that the WWE releases. Anyway, that is actually going to be it for today's video. I definitely think I've rambled on enough for one video. So before I leave, just want to say thank you very much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. If you could leave a like down below as well, that would also be amazing. If you feel like leaving a comment, feel free to drop that down below. I'm going to do my best to reply to all the comments. I mean, at this early stage, there's probably going to be a few. So if you feel like leaving a comment, definitely let me know what you think about NFTs themselves, the WWE NFTs, and then any future videos that you want me to cover, just feel free to throw that all down below and I will do my very best to reply. Also, I'm going to include some of my referral links down below as well. So Robinhood, Webull, BlockFi to name a few. I'm only going to put ones down there that I actually use myself. And I'll actually do future videos on those. But I don't want to throw anything down there that I'm not personally using. So if you haven't checked out any of those companies before, feel free to do that. Use my referral. I think we both get something out of it. So that'd be a great way to help and support the channel. And finally, I just want to say, if you did enjoy this video and if you think you're going to enjoy this content going forward, please consider subscribing. It would mean a great deal to me as well. I have a lot of really amazing, fantastic videos coming in the future, from NFTs to cryptocurrency, which I'm really, really excited about bringing to you. And just all sorts of things related to personal finance and money. I'm going to try and bring those to the channel over the next weeks and months. So if that's something that you want to be a part of, it'd be great to have you along for the journey. Subscribe now, get on the ground floor and help me build this channel. And yeah, that's actually going to be it. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And the Damo is out of here.